Okay, so I have quite a few koi's, a couple of fantails, and maybe some goldfish as well. Inside this pond, there's also 75 tilapias, 1 inch in size, so still very small. And this fish actually produces a lot of good nutrients inside the water where they pee and they poop, and that is good for plants. So my goal is to try and utilize that to grow some vegetables and herbs. What I have here is some duckweed that I'm growing that I'll feed to the fish later on. And so if we go around here to the back, you can see that I've installed a homemade aquaponics system, which we'll go through in a bit. And then this is the normal filtration system that I installed some time ago for the pond. You've got the pump that gets the water, feeds that through this valve into this bead filter. The bead filter then takes out most of the stuff. You've got a UV light there, goes through that, and then it flows into the pond through that fountain over there. And then we have another valve outlet that feeds into that side. So if you look at the aquaponics system, what I've done is, with that blue valve that's there, I've just tapped into the water supply. After the water has been filtered by this filter, it goes through there, through the valve, so I can open and close that if I need to, and feeds into this manifold system. And this manifold system has got 3 little valves, and these valves is used to control the water flow. So right now you can see there's water going through there, so if I shut this off, it should actually stop the flow of water. There you can see that for both of the tubes. And when I turn that back on, it starts feeding the water again back into the tubes. I've put in these rubber covers or end caps so that I can take them off if I need to clean out the tubes. And so these tubes are normal drain tubes. They're 4 inches. There is 36 holes in them. They are 2 inches in size. I'm waiting for the little net pots to arrive that I'll install. So if we look inside the pipe, you should be able to see that water flowing there. And then when you look at the water level, you can see it's half is what the water level is. So what happens is the water flows in there and it floods the pipe. The net pot should actually be touching the water, and the roots of the plants will then feed from that water. Once it's done, the water goes into this other drain pipe that I've got installed there. It just feeds in. You can see all 6 of those pipes, and then at the end here it actually feeds outside and back into the pond, and there you can see the stream of water that flows. And that should be water for the fish that's actually better, because the plants are actually providing some nutrients into the water, but the plants are also taking out some of the pee and the poo from the fish, so it actually helps with the overall filtration of the system. So in the next day is when I receive my net pots. I'll plant my seedlings, and then lettuce, herbs and so forth is what should be growing here very soon.